Hey, what's going on? The JitsCast is back. I'm here with
Shawn.
And Shawn is a purple belt. Here at KOA Fitness in Newark, California. Y'all know me, Cronus, I'm a blue belt. Let's talk about Shawn though. When did you start doing jiu-jitsu?
That's a long story. I started 15 years ago.
Wow. So you're a red belt now, right?
Yeah. I got a little bit of it when I was down in San Luis Obispo. Didn't do it for a few years.
It's a nice area.
It is. And I actually fell into it because I actually went to Chuck Liddell's gym.
Oh, nice.
When it was just kickboxing, and before he was Chuck Liddell. So I just was looking for something to do. Wasn't looking for jiu-jitsu. Didn't know anything about jiu-jitsu until I got there and saw jiu-jitsu. Oh, I want to give this a try. And immediately stopped doing kickboxing because it was so much more fun. But then I didn't do it for a few years when I moved away. Did it again in Utah when I was living there for probably about a year. I was doing it there. And again, kind of fell out of it. Didn't do it for a few years when I came back to California.
Oh, and this, pause the story real quick. When you went to Utah, is that when you started making beer?
No.
Okay. That'd be a good place to make beer.
It is. I started making liquor there.
Oh, okay.
Then when I came back, I started making beer.
Okay, continue the gist story. Sorry.
So then I came back to California. Me and Edgy actually started at another gym before KOA existed, where we did it for about 6 months there before they closed. And I've been here since they opened.
Nice. And you were actually the first person I did jiu-jitsu with. So my first day here, I was a new fat guy.
Quite a bit heavier.
Yeah. And first guy I drove with.
Yeah.
So I think maybe the first guy I rolled with too. So
maybe.
That was a pretty cool experience. You were obviously very nice because I'm still here. So you weren't a dick. Like, I don't think anybody here has been dick.
No, it's a really good atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's but it's a great place for everyday people, or people that really want to learn and train, and good family atmosphere.
But we do have some potential world champions at this gym.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
and we actually have a lot of medals at this gym too.
It is.
Yeah. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's not like
it's a different level. It's a more friendly atmosphere. Sometimes you go to the gym to produce a lot of world champions, and everyone is a dick. That's kind of the mentality. You know, they kind of push you a little harder, I think, when everybody's kind of on that level.
Yeah, it's good and bad. I mean, it's obviously if you're in a pool full of sharks and you're a guppy and you just hop in there, you're probably gonna get eaten up. So yeah, here I mean, there's sharks here, but they're nice sharks. They're nice. They're like Bruce from what was that movie? Finding Nemo. Yeah, Bruce did. Fish are food, or fish are friends, not food. They're like that here. There's a lot of people out here that are sharks. You included.
It is. Thank you.
And we had some good rolls today. I think I had the advantage because your toe was messed up. I'm going to take that victory.
That's no advantage. No, you just did really well.
But you got me too, of course. I have a very low percentage of submitting you, so.
Yeah, that's all right. So your game is getting really good.
Just learning from you guys, man. That's what I like about this gym. There's so many different types of body styles and styles of jiu-jitsu. So.
Yeah, me and you, I think we're pretty similar in both body style. We're about the same size.
Yeah.
We're about the same intensity. Yeah. Fall back to we don't go 150 miles an hour. Work more on strategy and technique. So we're pretty similar in that way.
We'll go 150 for like a couple seconds. Yeah. Like we see something, go for it. Yeah. If not, I'm just waiting to look for something.
To me, that's my style too. So.
Yeah. Well, it's a smarter style if you have our body type and you're getting a little bit older.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to get gassed because when you get gassed, that's the worst feeling. When you're like, I could do something, but I'm tired. Yeah. Technique goes out the window.
Tapping from cardio is the worst thing. I refuse to do it, but sometimes I'm right on that edge. Just man.
Yeah. I think I tapped one time I was with Mauricio, and he already had me exhausted, and he mounted me and just drove my soul to the ground, and I had to tap. I was like, dude, it wasn't even going for submission. It was just that pressure. Yeah. That was a wrap. So yeah, that's one of the things that I kind of forget about jiu-jitsu is using a heavy top pressure game. That's not really what I do. Even though I'm a heavier guy, I don't like using a whole lot of top pressure. I probably should.
You should.
I like moving around and attempting to get the other guy tired. So
yeah, top pressure creates those moments because when they can't move, they feel trapped, they start panicking. And when you panic, they open up. So they can really add to your submission game by adding pressure.
Yeah, that panic, to go back to the fish reference, it's like chum in the water. when I know somebody's getting tired, it's like, it's coming.
Yeah.
You know, it's coming. And I didn't get that when I first started. I was just like, I don't get it. Everything was like, I was stupid, you know, I first started.
That's, everybody is.
Yeah.
Everybody is.
No, it's a lot of fun. So we touched upon it a few minutes ago, but this is not JITS related, but it kind of is for me because you brew beer and I brew beer, and you're like goddamn coral belt when it comes to brewing beer. So
I've brewed quite a few batches.
Yeah.
Myself.
So what made you start making beer?
My wife bought my first brew kit.
Oh, so my girlfriend.
Yeah, just you know, I had been talking about wanting to do it, just to try it. I had no idea what was involved.
Yeah,
I had no clue. We went down to the beer store, talked to the guy for a little bit, still didn't understand. He's like, just follow the instructions. So I did, still didn't understand what was going on at first, but you know, like anything else, do it more and more. Now it's ingrained in me and I can talk about it for hours and hours. And, you know, I love brewing beer.
I want to do another
a lot of fun.
podcast with you just talking about brewing beer. That'll be a lot more involved, but
well, if we're going to do that, we have to brew a beer.
yeah, we should. We could do it at your place. We'll do it at your place. You have the better equipment. So, but yeah, I love brewing beer. I just haven't done it lately because you know, I started keto, kind of stopped drinking for a while, but I still love beer.
Yes.
And it's fun because it's basically, it's like alchemy. You know what I mean? Like you start with these basic components and eventually you get drunk. So yeah, you just gotta wait a little while.
Yeah, a hobby that has the best product in the end. You know.
Yeah.
It's fun making it, but then it's even more fun drinking it. So.
Yeah, and you're usually drinking it while you're making it.
Yes.
So yeah, it's just stuff's a lot of fun. Right now, how does it feel to be a purple belt, and what does a purple belt mean to you as far as like where you should be at your level in jiu-jitsu? That was a hard segue, folks. But yeah, how did it feel getting purple belt, and then I guess at what level do you think somebody's ready to be a purple belt? I know I'm far from it, so I'm not from my own knowledge.
Yeah. So I got my purple belt almost 2 years ago, and I don't know if I was ready. I don't feel like I was at the level that I think a purple belt should be. For me, a purple belt is really at the point where there's not any position you're in that you don't have a clue what to do. You always have some sort of answer. So you always have some sort of defense. You always have some sort of submission attempt. You have an idea of what you need to do, and you don't give up position needlessly for no reason.
Yeah.
You know, everything that you're doing has a goal. I think that's at the point where you kind of get to a purple belt, and at that point, it's about refining everything. As each belt you progress, I feel the pressure gets heavier and heavier. You're tighter and tighter.
Yeah.
And so you can really, even if the knowledge is the same between a blue belt and a brown belt, when you roll with them, you feel the difference.
Yeah.
Everything is tight. So I don't know when to say you're exactly ready to be a purple belt. I did feel like I was a little bit premature when I got mine.
I don't think so, but yeah, it's just me.
It's hard to say because when I got mine, it was at the same time Panda got a brown belt.
Yeah.
Hard to say because I didn't have much to judge against.
Yeah.
Now there's a lot more blue belts, a lot more purple belts. But at the time there was only like 4 or 5 blue belts, and then 2 purple belts, one of which became brown. So now I feel like it's easier for me to judge people's ability than at that time because you guys are all so much better than it was at the time.
Yeah, we all bring each other up, and we're all looking to really kill each other, but really learn from each other. That's what I liked about this school. Is
I learn something every day, and it's really good. You know, everybody goes through those funks where you feel like you're losing ground, not even just staying flat. You feel like, oh man, I'm drowning here. But you just keep showing up, keep putting in the time, keep doing it, tap, who cares, move on to the next one, and you will come out of it. You know, everybody does. Yeah,
I talked about this on a different podcast, but sometimes you gotta suck at jiu-jitsu. It's just the way it is. Yeah. Everybody goes through it, where you're like that one guy that never tapped you that one time super easily, and you're just like, what the fuck? And you have like a bad week.
Yep.
It happens. You just gotta keep at it, you know?
Yeah.
Gotta keep at it.
And that's something I think a lot of people miss is they get in those, especially at the lower belts, and they stop coming. And we lose a lot of people they feel like, oh, I suck at this. No, you don't. Everybody sucks.
Yeah, especially when you start. I don't know anybody that was great when they started.
No, nobody is. Yeah. Even people that wrestled for years, they come in here, they tap 10 times in 10 minutes, and they're like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah.
And they're in shape. So, I mean, it happens to everybody.
Yeah, I had this younger kid he was bigger and stronger than me. And we started rolling. He was a good wrestler. And I got him on his back. He's like, dude, I've never been on my back before. I was like, are you serious? I was like, I'm not even a wrestler. Like, I'm just doing jits on you, man. Yeah. But he wasn't comfortable in position at all. But that's just, I mean, wrestling and jiu-jitsu, there's different styles, you know?
Yeah.
So wrestlers want to get it to the ground and then pin you on your back. But in jits, that's where the game starts.
You'll give up that position a lot.
Oh,
now you're in a good spot to attack. So.
Yeah. And now I've been working on that defense a lot now. You saw some of that today. I was trying to because I already know, like, when I roll with you, I'm going to be in a defensive position. So I'm looking for submissions, but I also know that I got my P's and Q's.
Yeah.
You know, and just make sure I don't leave anything out there needlessly.
Yep. No, your defense today was on point. Everything was, it's come a million miles.
Thanks.
It was really good.
Just work, man, work.
It is, but it's fun. It's fun work.
What are you working on right now for jits? Is there any area that you're looking to shore up or anything you're trying to focus on?
My open guard, my half guard, like trying to just all bottom game.
Yeah.
I've never been great at open guard.
Yeah.
So, especially in Nogi, it's a whole different level when you can't grab a sleeve, can't grab a collar.
Yeah.
So that's really what I put myself on my back a lot.
Yeah.
And I've been probably working on that position for about 6 months.
Wow. Yeah, it's hard because you have to think a lot because when somebody's standing up and you're on the bottom and you're an open guard, there's so many options from there, especially with Nogi because you have to, basically it's a game of like where your feet are going to be on their hips, right? And that step over is where I always mess it up. Like I have the feet on my hips and then when they move, the step over is what I miss. Yeah, and it's just like, I got to think too much and it's not there yet.
Yeah. No, it's difficult because then you're also, that's if you're on your back.
Yeah.
But there's also the sit-up game. Now you got to sit up.
Yeah.
And that's a whole different set of things you can attack and things they can pass. So there's a whole lot going on, and for me, it's a tough position. So that's why I'm working it.
Yeah, but it's good though. It's a good position. You know what I mean? It's hard. Like when I was rolling one-handed, Mauricio would roll with me just using his legs, and I was just like, holy shit! All open guard stuff, just using his legs and messing me up.
And
I was just like, dude, what the hell?
And that's what I'm working on because you can't submit me on the top if you can't pass my guard. So if I can keep you there, then I'm always in the advantage. I'm keeping you kind of off balance, and that's my goal.
Yeah. Well, I want to be cognizant of your time. I know you said to leave, so.
I got a few minutes.
You got a few minutes? Okay, then we'll keep going. All right, on to the next. Mauricio's fight. You were there, right?
I was there.
How did it feel to be there? I couldn't make it. It was an awesome fight. If y'all didn't know, Mauricio fought Josh Koshcheck.
He did. It was an awesome fight. They were the first fight on the main card. We'd already seen about 5 or 6 fights before that, but that's when the show really picked up. Was for the main card, of course, and he dominated from start to finish.
Yeah.
There was at no point in that fight where he was not winning. So he got a TKO in the first round, and it was awesome to watch. The atmosphere was great. But even if he didn't get that TKO, it was a dominant first round.
Oh yeah.
So you could see, even being in person, you could see Koshcheck looked a little scared at that point because he had no answers.
Yeah, I still think his orbital socket was damaged from GSP because I was talking to Mauricio before this. I'm not a goddamn professional fighter, but I saw what GSP did to Koshcheck's face back in the day, and ever since that fight, he hasn't been the same.
No.
And that orbital socket, man, when he gets punched in that thing now, it's just like, I don't know if he has permanent damage or whatever, but you saw in the fight, he covered his eyes up and he was done. And once Mauricio established that jab, man, that was it. 'Cause he had the range on him. That was it.
Koshcheck really had no answer for that jab.
Yeah.
He couldn't get close to him. He never took a shot. He probably threw 10 punches the entire round. He had nothing.
Yeah.
No answers.
Yeah, and even though I don't like Josh Koshcheck on a personal level, I don't really know him, but I hope he got the best. Whatever move he makes next, I hope he retires. There's obviously some kind of medical issue with his eye. I mean, it's very obvious in his last 5 fights now. There's something wrong there. I hope he gets it fixed or retires.
Yeah.
Coach maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I think he could coach. I don't know if it is something medically wrong, if it's his age. He's been around a long time. Or if it's the fact that he pretty much abandoned his wrestling. I mean, the last 5-6 fights, he hasn't even tried to shoot on people. He used to have a double leg. He could take anybody down. He was a world-class wrestler, and he kind of abandoned it. So hopefully he gets his stuff together.
It's funny how that works. Like a lot of people that are grapplers, this includes jiu-jitsu people, when they learn stand-up, they get really confident in that stand-up, and it's like I mean, the stand-up is good, but what you're good at is what you're good at.
Yeah.
And if, what got you to the table was his wrestling.
Yeah.
If you didn't rely on your stand-up that much when there's better strikers out there. I mean, look, Mauricio's got a lot of range on him.
He does.
I mean, the best thing he should have tried was taking him down.
He's much longer than Koshcheck is, and that's not a smart strategy.
No.
Try and stand in box with somebody that much bigger.
But at the same time, Mauricio had to answer for that too. I mean, Mauricio is a world-class jiu-jitsu fighter.
Yeah.
So if he would have taken him down, he'd have been world of hurt as well.
That's true.
But he'd have been better off than getting punched in the face.
Yeah, he may have been scared of the ground. It's hard to say. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
But he was, like you said, at this point, he might not want to continue. It's probably not best for him.
Yeah, it's a 5-5 losing streak, so that's tough. Yeah. Do you watch the Eddie Bravo Invitational at all?
I haven't been watching them recently. I really do want to watch one coming up.
Yeah.
Was it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm super excited about the open hand.
Oh, the combat. Yeah, that's
To
gonna be
me,
missing, right?
that, because I've always been a big proponent of jiu-jitsu as a self-defense, and we don't do enough of it, but that to me is really what it's about. So I'm really excited to see people that know what they're doing having to defend against combat stuff as well.
Yeah, actually, I might put it in the description of this video, but there's a video out there with the Danaher Death Squad. So it was Gordon Ryan, Eddie Cummings, and Gary Tonin, and they're all doing basically just jiu-jitsu with people that were strikers. And so they would start on the ground, and the people would try to hit them on the ground, and watching them do like basically open guard stuff the whole time, and just like take them out. It was like, it's pretty amazing. So I'm expecting to see some stuff like that in this combat jiu-jitsu. It's going to be interesting to see jits as an actual self-defense. You know, but there already was a combat jiu-jitsu before. Did you know that?
Not in America, was it?
It was real small. It was like, there was a couple of them, but I don't think it panned out very well, and it wasn't the same level as like the EBI. EBI right now, for me, it's the top of jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, these are the best guys in the world. There's no question.
Yeah, especially now they're offering money. I mean, they don't have to, like, literally they're paying fighters to come down, and then if you win, if you submit all 4 of your opponents, you get $20,000. Nobody else is doing anything like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you go to IBJJF, you have to pay to go in the tournament, and sometimes if you're at the highest level, you'll get paid like $1,000 or $2,000. Yeah. That's not a lot of money, especially when you got to pay to get there.
No, the only other one that's, I think, on a similar level is ADCC.
Yeah.
Just with, attracting the best fighters in the world to do it. So.
Well, ADCC is big, but it's still, it's not like a spectacle like it is with EBI. Like, because for a lot of people, they just don't watch it. Like, we watch it, right?
Yeah.
Because we're jiu-jitsu people, but I don't see it being like a mass appeal.
Around the world, it's huge.
Yeah.
It is.
It's
a worldwide thing. I mean, there's so many trials. Not everybody watches the trials. Those are just tournament stuff, but the actual championship, I've heard it gets high numbers around the world because it is such a worldwide thing. From Abu Dhabi to Brazil, it is a big event. EBI is more of a fun event for us. It's closer to what we're used to here in the States, where you always have a winner. Always have a loser.
That's the thing. Americans do not like ties. We don't like draws. Just like, we need definitive winners.
Yeah. So it's great rules.
Yeah.
It was a great idea. I mean, Eddie Bravo is as crazy as he can be. The guy's a genius when it comes to jiu-jitsu. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's not in question. But yeah, his crazy conspiracy theories, man. That's just funny to me, man. He's a character.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah. Are you gonna compete anytime coming up?
Don't think so. Not anytime in the next few months.
Yeah.
With the baby last year, I'm still trying to get back into a good place. Good news for me, I am going to start working back in Fremont next week.
Oh, good. Like the same place?
No, it's a different shop, but it's just down the street from here. So,
oh, nice.
So I'm going to get a few hours of my life back every day.
No more commuting. That far?
Yeah. So not far at all. It's 5 minutes from my house. So now I'm going to be able to get a little bit more time. Once I get a little bit back in shape, I'll definitely be competing probably U.S. Open.
Nice.
My trip back.
That'll be your first to purple then, right?
No. I did. It's been that long.
Oh wow.
But I did do a couple as purple before I stopped.
I haven't done any at blue, man.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not looking forward. Well, I gotta look forward to it.
My first blue belt tournament was U.S. Open, and I got the gold. So,
oh, nice.
So don't fret. It's a good place to be.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna wrap it up because I'm getting thirsty and I need to go home, take a shower, and play some video games. So.
You got all the good games now, huh?
I do. I got the Nintendo Switch. Came out yesterday, and
you got Horizon Zero Dawn on Tuesday, huh?
Those are both like, I keep going back and forth playing them both. either one's gonna be game of the year right now. Like it's hard to tell which one. So, but yeah, enough to talk about video games.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks a lot, man.
Thank you.
All right, JitsCast, we're out of here.
Thank you. Peace.